Into 35 now. Oh man, looks good. It's back. What's up guys, Brunsnick's back. It's time to introduce the Guru Oracle from Radical. Now the Guru Oracle has the Guru asymmetrical core, slightly modified. We'll talk about that a little bit this video. And it's all wrapped with HK22 Cohesion Solid. I can't wait to see what this one does on the lanes for me with SPECTO running, of course. But before we get to that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see Guru Oracle out on the lanes. All right, Guru Oracle, it's the return, not of the OG of bowling, which is Phil, the Olive Garden loving Phil Cardinelli. You heard it here first, folks. So let's take a look at that core in this Guru Oracle. A little bit different. RG's 2.50 differential 044 with an intermediate of 018. Now what I think they did was took a little mass out of the body and added it to the nose, because when you drill through the nose, you increase the intermediate. So we can't use balance holes anymore, and we know that. So making the nose a little bit better and bigger, I guess. You explode the diffs, you explode the intermediate, and you have a lot of fun. Bowling on Crown Jewel today, my favorite house shot, something you'd bowl back on at home. 13-to-1 ratio, 43 feet, 42 feet, I don't even know at this point. But a whole lot of oil in the middle, none of the outside. I got SPECTO running. We're gonna start this out, we're gonna move it in. Let's get right to this. Start on 15. Cool ball. I gotta admit, I didn't really like the colors at first. Phil, I'm surprised he didn't just make an all black Guru again. But the more I photograph this ball and the more I look at it, the colors pop. Oh, come on, carry all that. A little hung up in the thumb there, felt like. Hear that pop? Let's redo that, huh? Not my best shot out of the gate, but sometimes my first shot just isn't that great. Let's try it again. Clean out all the schmutz out of the vent hole. I think I had some drilling debris still in there, so it wasn't venting properly. That's better. Hey, there it is. Tell you what, that's finicky, that vent hole situation. I get more questions about my vent hole on TikTok, Facebook, not so much on YouTube, but they're like, what's going on with that vent hole? Let me tell you. Not a whole lot of oil coming off this ball, by the way, but it is flaring. Let's try it again. I think this ball is just gonna crave moving in, opening it up. A ball you can cheat in with. Yeah, let's get out of this zone. It wants the hook. It wants to get up and giddy up. So let's give it some of that space. You know, if you're a speed dominant player, you don't have a lot of revs, you need something that digs in and hooks and you want to play it straight, by all means, do it with this ball. This is going to be a great ball first out of the bag. If you got oil at your center, you just can't get the ball to slow down, these are the bowling balls you want. All right, we're moving 5 into 20 now with the Guru Oracle. Uh-oh, to the gutter. Come on, get there. Ah, carry? Fast rack. I threw that out there pretty far wide. That was probably 2 board. Came back, used all of its energy, that's for sure. Didn't have a whole lot, but it actually hit the pins. It tried to send a messenger. I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna put some flubber on the kickbacks, and I'm gonna have atomic messengers. That's what I'm gonna do. Pins are just gonna be flying, free wall messengers. Oscu, eat your heart out. Get up. Oh, got it out again. I'm just living on the edge today. How about we try a shot where maybe I don't fling it out wide, don't give it the old ole from Roger Dorn. Yeah, this is one of those balls. And I saw this on Throwbot that because the intermediate and differentials skyrocket with typical pinup layouts, if you're a higher rev player, you may want to consider some pin down layouts on this ball just to kind of tame that flare potential. That intermediate will kind of level out and it won't stand up so hard to friction. Because what happens if you get that intermediate way too high, it becomes a little bit what Mo called spotty or squiggly, whatever the word he used, squirmy, I don't know. Twitchy, that's it. Okay, that's better. All right. I'm not in the right zone yet. I can tell, because when you get a little over-under like that, when you miss a little bit in or when you throw it regular, versus when you get it out and it kind of hangs out there, I need to get it to that spot, but I need to open my angles. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move it 5. We're gonna give this ball a little bit more room to breathe. So in a 25 now. All right, this is gonna be a great zone. Yeah, definitely not a skid flip bowling ball, and I didn't think it would be. Now, Guru Original was the first ball to ever hit 60 rating in Bowler's Journal for hook potential, broke the scale, and then the Gurus after that just kind of stomped on it some more. But I got to tell you, out of the bunch, personally, my favorite was the Guru Limited. That was the pearl one. So I hope there's more Gurus on the way. Phil, you listening? We need some HK22 cohesion pearl balls. Don't plus it out either, just straight up pearl. It's my wish list. A little softer in. Ah. All right, you gotta test them, right? You gotta see which balls are gonna hold. You got the shim, that ball's not gonna shim. You want a ball that's gonna shim? Find something shinier, find something with less core dynamics. All right, let's try it again. I think I can keep that same speed, but if I keep my launch angle open, I can get that ball to recover hard. But not a skid flip ball, that's for sure. There, that's good. Get there, oh, come on. What do you know? Another missed messenger for me. Awesome. All right, still not the right zone. I'm fishing today. I'm fishing. I think next zone, definitely the next zone's gonna be the one. All right, let's get serious now, huh? Moving in 5, into 30 now. What do you say about this? Open the angles, hook around it. Oh, there it comes. Got a little bit of extra on that one. Yeah, this is a kind of a sweeping ball motion. You know, now that I'm throwing Gurus again, and I've thrown a lot of Black Widows, I gotta say this is pretty similar to the 3.0. So that sweeping motion, not that skid flip, but that strong, just arcing motion on the back end. That's what I'm seeing from the Guru Oracle. Let's try another shot in that zone. So I think now that we've gotten our angles where we got them, wide open, that I can just stomp and spray. Like that. Oh, come on. That thing just, it hooks on the back a lot. It probably hooks a little bit later than I think it should. So now I can experiment on this third shot. You know, now we got some oil in here built in. Now I feel like, now that my angles are wide open, I can soften up at the bottom, still give it the hand, but just slow the speed down. Yeah. Oh, what? I don't know what hit the 9-pin. That's good touch right there. So it's all about just slight changes with how I'm throwing it. Soften up a little bit, just make sure to catch it. That ball picks up a lot earlier there where I wanted it to. Ton of flare. All right, we got one more zone to play. Is it gonna be the best zone ever? We're gonna find out. Into 35 now. Oh man, looks good. That ball just rides the oil, comes off that spot hard, no problem. Let's try it again. I'm all about repetition and making sure it's consistent shot to shot. That's what we want to see from this stuff. Let's do it up. A lot of oil came off that one, but let's shoot it again. What do you say? It's wider. Oh, come on. Maybe a little bit too much there. Can't just freewheel it, you know what I mean? Just one of those things where every ball's got limits, and in the past, with balls that are over 060 after drilling, which this one is, over 030s intermediate, it becomes a little bit too much ball for me. I have a hard time kind of controlling it and getting the ball to face up and do the right things. Let's try it again. Some schmutz in the thumb there. Last shot here. I think maybe just that tighter line where I'm not really getting it out to like 4 board. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. So we've done the whole shebang here. So it's time to pick a zone, and not really one stands out over another, right? You know, pretty much I could probably go back to a little bit straighter, maybe a little bit of swing, but really, I mean, the slow hook was the best look I had with it. Now I want to keep my angles open, so I'm going to move back to 30, throw one more shot here. I think this zone was all right. I mean, I could probably make it work. Get there. Ah, all right. Can't have it all, but that's all for the Guru Oracle. New launch, kind of a reintroduction for Radical with brand new cover technology and a little bit of scientific tweaking on the core. So I hope you learned something. Till then, check out the merch on Inside Bowling. Check out the crew memberships, link is in the description. And please subscribe if nothing else. See you on another video.